Have you ever wondered why some people have freakish levels of strength that just don't seem to match up to their physical appearance? Why a 160-pound brick mason can carry a wheelbarrow holding twice his weight in bricks up a narrow ramp effortlessly, while a 700-pound deadlifter couldn't replicate that feat to save his life? If so, you're not alone. As a matter of fact, there's a name for this phenomenon. In nerd circles, they may refer to this as specificity or the overly generalized term functional strength, but the masses refer to it simply as being farm boy strong. And in today's video, I'm going to explain the simple things you can do inside the weight room to develop it, as well as take you through a workout that quickly builds it. Okay, so when it comes down to it, farm boy strength, in my mind, is really just your ability to produce maximal and synergistic force throughout a sustained period of time while doing unconventional movements. This explains why that 160-pound farmer or ranch hand can complete physical feats of strength that a 225-pound muscle-bound meathead can't do on his best day. It really reminds me of what many coaches and scouts say in sports. There's a big difference between being weight room strong and game time strong. It's a broad way of saying where some might be freakishly strong, dominant male lions when they're moving barbell weight inside a weight room, they're clumsy kittens when it comes to transferring that strength onto the field, where we're required to move objects in a more dynamic and uncontrolled environment. So why is that? How is it that some guys that are much smaller can absolutely ragdoll guys that have more size and weight room strength in them? I'll tell you why. They have a greater ability to produce maximal force at greater rates and over a greater period of time than their meathead counterparts, and more importantly, can do all this as one cohesive, powerful unit. Just look at the common tasks or demands that a manual laborer does in comparison to a bodybuilder. The laborer commonly does tasks that require their entire body, all of their muscles, to work together in unison to accomplish the task at hand, regardless of what position their body may be in at the starting or finishing point of that task. What these specific demands do is cultivate more of that functional total body strength that allows for you to get more overall production out of your body, and do so regardless of what the task is, simple or complex. Whereas let's say a bodybuilder tends to isolate muscle groups, which, although conducive to building strength and muscle in that particular movement pattern, doesn't have much carryover into more uncommon or unconventional tasks, like let's say carrying heavy uneven loads up a ladder or producing torque with a heavy wrench in weird positions. So essentially, it's your ability to perform in unideal circumstances without missing a beat. Can you produce high levels of force in an uncontrolled environment? That's the big question when it comes to whether or not you have or do not have farm boy strength. Now, when it comes down to it, I've noticed that there are common traits that those with farm boy strength have that you can weave into your workout so you can generate some of your own. Prioritize core strength, back strength, and grip strength. Utilize different types of load like sandbags, kettlebells, and axles instead of just doing machines, barbells, and dumbbells like most bodybuilders use. Do presses from a standing or unstable position instead of the comfort of a sturdy bench. Do more carry variations. Incorporate exercises that combine movements and require your total body to work together in unison instead of exercises that just isolate muscle groups. And ditch the straps so you can build a vice grip instead. Do all these things and I can assure you, you'll quickly develop the type of farm boy strength that'll have you tearing phone books in half and outperforming guys twice your size on the field and in the ring where it truly counts. And to help you get an idea of what this might look like in action, here's a killer routine that embodies how you can achieve it. Let's get started. guys, thanks for checking out today's video. If you enjoyed it and want more like this, then do me a favor before you leave by hitting the thumbs up button, subscribing to the channel, and pressing the alert icon so you get notified the instant I drop new videos here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if you're looking for a more in-depth view of exactly how I program for all of my clients who are hungry for serious gains in functional size, strength, muscularity, as well as conditioning, without having to spend too much time in the gym that, let's face it, you just don't have these days, then be sure to check out my brand new program, KB40, on either the pin link you see at the top of the comment section below or the first link down in the description box. This program is tailor-made for the family man and businessman who only has time for what works and nothing that doesn't. So if you want to really dial in your training as well as your diet, then check out this new system I've created by visiting either the link at the top of the description box or the pin link in the comment section down below. Appreciate your time, guys. Have a good one. MANdler out.